the pain like I'm Nagato. Got no father like I'm Naruto. Keep the blade on me, Ichigo. Who really wanna go toe for toe? GTR from Tokyo. Diamonds whipping up on the stove. Lucky man like a 4-leaf clove. Diamonds wanna go invisible.
This is Nagato, and for today's tutorial I'm basically going to be showing you guys on how to successfully install PlayStation Network avatars, or custom ones, or free modded ones I should say, onto your custom firmware PS3s. Things you'll need for this video, of course, is a USB thumb drive that is formatted to FAT32. You'll also need these 3 PKG files depending on what method you need, but for sure you need SEN Enabler to get online safely and basically not get banned. What you also need is Rebug Toolbox if you're going to do the FTP method, or in this case for this video I'm just going to do the Multiman method since it's a little bit faster for me. But now, and also you will need of course the PlayStation Network avatars as well, and I'll have a link in the description that has over 4,000 plus avatars, including my personal pack and also another pack from Riften himself, and I'll explain more about Riften's pack in a second. And also once you basically what you need to do from there, you need to make a dummy folder called PSN_avatar just to put all your EDATs in. Now what I'm going to show you guys is Riften's avatar pack, which is a really cool method on the way how he did it, so shout out to him. He basically uploaded every file from his own avatar pack and created like little separate mixed folders. So for example, I'll show you here. Let's say if you wanted out of these 12 folders, or excuse me, files or avatar pictures, you wanted the Germany one, or I guess the anime boy one, all you would have to do is hit info right here, and then the file name right here, 1.bmp, corresponds to the folder. So 1.bmp corresponds to folder number 1, and for folder number 2, and if I go here, this the second one, the second folder will correspond with that. So each folder and each file matches up. So instead of looking through 4,000 avatars or 100, you could just do 12 and find which one you want from the set, and then just choose there, and it saves a lot of time instead of going through 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 files at once. And also, I know sometimes when you try to load up 4,000 avatar files, the PS3 gets a little wonky and they don't show up at all. So that's that for that case. But in this case, I'm going to show you wherever you get your avatars from. If you download them in the description or Google, what you want to do is go ahead and make your PSN avatar folder and dump them in here. All your files should be .edats. Don't worry if you don't see the picture right now, because of course the EDAT files are encrypted, and basically on the PlayStation 3 they will only show since they get decrypted via when you go to the avatar store, or basically when you go to the avatar option. So all you would need to do is find your avatars, drag and drop here, all of them, and then like if you had all 4,000 you could just drag and drop in here. But once you got that step done, go to your local USB drive or hard drive. And then basically what you want to do is go ahead and drag and drop the avatar or PSN_avatar file, and you got to name it exactly as PSN_avatar, all in lowercase, because if you name it anything else it won't show up on the PlayStation 3. But once it's done, you should see basically all your avatars on your local disk drive. Make sure before you even put this in your PS3 to make sure that it's formatted to FAT32. The way you do that is by right clicking. I'll do it again real quick because I think I went too fast. You just right click, go to properties, and then from there, or excuse me, go to properties here, and then you should see your file system that states that's FAT32. If it doesn't state that it's FAT32, which one it goes to, right click over the drive, go to format, and then in file system here, if your thing says NTFS or exFAT, just hit FAT32. Allocation unit size, you can keep that the same, or default allocation, and then click here on this little checkbox. This is quick format, and then from there go to start. But before you even do that, if you do care about any files, and this is usually the general PSA for that, basically anytime when you try to reformat your hard drive, make sure to back up your data, because when any hard drive reformats, it basically will lose all your data and get a fresh start. So make sure y'all guys back up before you do that process. But now what you also want to do is take those 3 PKG files and then drag and drop to them as well, depending on what method. I already did that for this part and already had it previously installed onto this USB. But once you have all your PKGs, as you see here, what you want to do now is go ahead and head up to your PlayStation 3, get it booted up, and I'll meet you guys there for, you know, further instructions. So if you're going to do the Rebug Toolbox way, then you could do the FTP method, but for this video I'm just going to do the Multiman method, and then so it could be a little easier for some people, because if they don't want to go back from the PC and stuff. So I'll meet you guys back on the PlayStation 3. Alright guys, so you should be right back onto your PlayStation 3. Make sure your USB that we just transferred over with the 3 PKG files from the PC and within are on your USB. What you want to do now is go scroll over all the way to your game column, assuming that you're on custom firmware and you're on the highest firmware, which I'm using is 4.84.2 CEX Rebug. Go ahead and package installer. Go ahead and use the second option to install package files. Go to the third option now, and then on your USB drive, go ahead and install these 3 package files: SEN Enabler, Multiman if you're going to do the method I'm doing for today with the avatars, or Rebug Toolbox if you're going to do the FTP way. Since I have the USB within my PS3, that's why I'm going to just do that method. So once you install all of them, I'm just going to skip that step since I already had them all installed right here, as you see. What you want to do now is go ahead and open up Multiman, and then from there we're going to boot in and then go to the Multiman operating system and then just copy over to PSN Avatars. So once you in Multiman itself, you should see your GUI, and it looks like the PlayStation 3 XMB. What you want to do is go all the way to the left and then scroll over the file manager MMMOS, and then from there just click through it. Now what you want to do is go through the PS3 root, scroll all the way down to dev_USB 000. If your thing says USB 001 or 002, that's fine. You can just go ahead and still click on it, and now you should see your PSN avatars. So in this case, just go ahead, copy by just scrolling over to the PSN avatar thing or wherever you have it at, and then just hold circle to basically copy and paste. Go to PS3 root again, go to dev_HDD0, go to home, and then you should see all these little profiles, and you may be asking which profile is which. Well, I have a little trick to, you know, detail of which profile that you want to put your avatars on. So I know this 00, basically 015 is mine. If you go to local username, whatever your username is on the XMB for like your actual profile, it will match with this. So if my name was, I don't know, user 300, it will correspond for whatever PSN account. So I know my PSN account is Nagato DEX, and that's just my test PSN account here. It corresponds with user 3. And then with that, you could just back up, and all you would want to do now is go ahead and control or hit circle and then paste over the PSN avatars. And then what it's going to do is basically copy all over the .edat files, and you could do the same thing via FTP if you're doing the Rebug Toolbox method. So you just go to the same directory, dev_HDD0/home/00015. Now what we're going to do is go back to our XMB, and then from our XMB we're going to boot up SEN Enabler so we can sign in and then, you know, view our avatars and have our avatars synced up to our PlayStation Network account. So I'll meet y'all guys back there as well. Boot up into SEN Enabler, what you want to do is go ahead and patch all, and we're going to try to emulate our PlayStation 3 as a regular official firmware console. You should hear one beep. The second option you want to do is go ahead and delete history files, and then you want to exit, and it's going to put you back to your XMB. Once you're back onto your XMB, what you want to do is make sure if you have your internet disabled, go ahead and re-enable it like any other time. And then what you want to do is go ahead and sign into your PSN account. And then once you sign into your PlayStation Network account, go and take account management. Oh, let me show you guys first before I go in. This is, you could say I have the basic you know, typical avatar, but if you go to account management, account info, go to avatar. Now you see these custom avatars, which I didn't have here before. So I'm just gonna, I guess, choose anyone for this tutorial. This is my like custom one I collected out through over the years. These are some Japanese ones from the Japanese PSN store. I'll choose this one. I like it. But essentially, guys, that's how you essentially do custom avatars, and let it load up right here for a second. It may take a little while, but yep, that's basically how you use custom avatars, or how to get free custom avatars for your PlayStation. So if y'all guys did like this video, make sure to leave a like and comment below for any more tutorials just like this. If you guys want any more videos for the PlayStation 3, make sure to leave a comment below. I also do a service for avatars for people who don't have custom firmware systems. So I charge only $5 via PayPal. I'll leave my PayPal link in the description for people who are interested in this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment below for any more tutorials just like this. If you guys want any more videos for the PlayStation 3, make sure to leave a comment.